Switch off.
Hey guys, it's me, Brittany. Welcome to my channel. Please like, share, follow, or subscribe, if you're in the mood. Okay, so today I'm coming to you guys with a recipe for steak. Your steak will end up coming out real soft and tenderized with this recipe. Okay, so what you need is either ribeye steak or flank steak, or really I guess you can use whatever steak you really want, but that's what I usually use, ribeye or flank. And you need bell peppers and onions. As many bell peppers, different colors as you have is better, but just having one or two colors of bell pepper is fine, but if you have more, that's even great. So you need the steak, bell peppers and onion, and garlic. Either fresh garlic or minced garlic is fine. And your go-to seasonings, your salt, black pepper, garlic powder, and onion powder. Optional seasonings, paprika, and lemon pepper. Okay, and you're gonna need aluminum foil for this dish. Okay, so what you do is you get your steaks, clean them off real good, rinse them off real good. Then you get a meat tenderizer or a knife if you don't have one, and start beating, if you have a meat tenderizer, start beating the steaks, poking holes, trying to like get air in it. And if you don't have the meat tenderizer, then just get a knife and start stabbing it up a little bit everywhere so that it has holes in it, basically. You're trying to make sure it's able to steam. After you do that, season your steaks with your go-to seasonings. You can use whatever salt you prefer, pink salt or seasoned salt or sea salt. I always use pink salt nowadays, so I put my pink salt, I put a little pink salt on one side, I put a little bit of each seasoning on one side, so my pink salt, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, lemon pepper, and paprika. And then I flip it and I repeat the process. Making sure both sides are fully covered, rubbing it in a little bit to get it on the sides as well. Really massaging in my seasonings. If you guys know me, you guys know the seasoning and mixing it with my hands is my favorite part. So if you don't like all that touching meat, then just seasoning both sides will be fine. Okay, then you cut up all your bell pepper and onion. So your onion could be the white one or the brown one. You cut up a good amount, and I usually use green, yellow, and red bell peppers. Oh, and orange. I use all four of them. I mean, come on now. I cut up some of all of them, but whichever ones you have, or if you just have one, that's fine. Cut it up into bite sizes. Okay, and then you're gonna get your, and if you have fresh garlic, cut that up too. But if you have minced garlic, it's in the jar, it's already ready to go. Okay, so then you get pieces of aluminum foil that will be able to fit around each piece of steak you have. Okay, so you put your steak in the piece of aluminum foil that's big enough for you to cover eventually. You pour a lot of your cut up onions, and you pour a lot of your bell peppers, and you put in your garlic too. So if you have fresh garlic, put a lot in there, or put a lot of minced garlic. Cover the steak with those vegetables and cover it up super tight with your aluminum foil. Repeat the process for each steak. Okay, then you're gonna get your silver pot, like the pot people use when they're making like gumbo. We need a pot similar to that. So if you don't have that, I guess you can use a regular pot, but you need a pot that can hold the steaks in there. So you're gonna put your aluminum foiled steak inside the pot. We don't want nothing in the pot, absolutely nothing. No water, no butter, no nothing. You're gonna put your aluminum foil wrapped steaks in the pot, and you're going to put a top on the pot. You're gonna put the pot on stove on like a lowish heat, medium, not really medium, like low. And you're gonna leave it in there for approximately an hour and a half to 2 hours and a half. Now, you don't need to put anything in the pot when you put your aluminum foil wrapped steaks, because the bell peppers and onion create their own water, their own moisture, which is going to make your steak so soft and moisturized. And because we stabbed it or tenderized it before we put it in the aluminum foil, it is kind of like the steaks are steaming. This was a great recipe taught to me by a family friend of my family, and he cooks so good. His name is Charmis, and this steak is so freaking good, soft, everything. I mean, it's the greatest steak recipe that I know as of now. Okay, so moving on to and please, y'all, with that steak, you could have so many. I'll be making mashed potatoes, cutting up green onions in my mashed potatoes and putting black eyed peas on the side, or cornbread on the side with it, or broccoli or greens or I mean, anything on the side of these steaks is delicious. Oh yeah, please, a baked potato with some broccoli, please. All right, so moving on to the tip. So the tip I have is for when is a healthy option for when you have a headache instead of getting medicine over the counter. Did you guys know that a cup of spinach gets rid of headaches? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. So you can eat it raw. If I have a really bad headache, I just grab my raw spinach and start eating it like a damn Popeyes, I swear. But you could cook your cup of spinach and that'll get rid of your headache too. Now, of course, you're probably not gonna be like, dang, got rid of it instantly. No, your body got to get used to the nutrients that you're putting in it and trying to prevent things from getting out. So, not prevent, but trying to get things put out of your body, which is the headache. So the more you use spinach to get rid of your headache, the sooner it will work. If you try it one time and like, this shit don't work, I need some Advil, then I mean, come on now. But it's gonna work. It does work. I do it all the time. I do not be buying Advil for my headaches. Like, that's a hell no. So I hope you guys really try the spinach. Spinach has got so many nutritional values. I mean, it's crazy how much nutrition is in spinach. But I hope you guys love the steak, and I hope you guys try the tip. Stop getting all that over-the-counter medicine. Yeah, I know that's bad for our kidneys, right? So only get that medicine if you absolutely have to. Ladies, you too, because we be the main one going to the over-counter medication to get rid of our cramps. Figure out something, but don't get that shit all the time. It really is bad for our kidneys. Okay, so remember, oh yeah, you guys, also, if you ever have a suggestion, something you want me to, a recipe you want me to share, then comment and I will do a video on it. Okay, so remember, if you have a tsunami in your life, don't let it swallow you. Just keep swimming. See y'all later.
Sketch on. Take picture. Stop. One face center.